What is up, guys? Welcome back to another PTCGO video. This is Karax, and I got for you today our Turbo Zacian deck. Now, this is a deck that's been around pretty much since Zacian got released. It's a pretty good card. And yeah, we're going to see if it can still survive in today's format with Gudras and Giratinas and all that other wonderful stuff. So to start with, we got ourselves a Rangaroo, so we can put Metal Energy back on top of the deck, so Zacian's Intrepid Sword will be able to add energy, and we can really get, at least by turn 2, Brave Blading for 230. We got one Crobat to draw cards. We have one Zamazenta just for defense against VMAXs. This card's kind of unnecessary now because we've moved into more of a V-Star format, so it might be smarter to run the other Zamazenta V that's also a metal type that lets you discard your hand and draw 5. Might be better, might not be. We're running this one today. We got 3 Mysterious Tail Mews to be able to get dig deeper for your items like VIP Battle Pass and things like that. We got 1 Lumineon to get supporters. And then we got our basic VIP Battle Passes, Metal Saucers, Quick Balls, Rotom Phones, all that other wonderful stuff that helps you really power up Zacian as fast as we humanly can. We got a few air balloons and we got a few Capes of Toughnesses just to maybe live a hit. I know 270 is not really a number to hit at or be happy about, but there's not really a point in running Choice Belt when most of the V-Stars and V-Maxes you're going to have to 2-shot anyways. So, without further ado, we're going to jump into a few games and see if Zacian V can still survive in today's format. Alright everyone, we got our first Zacian V match. Looks like we got a Bidoof deck. We're going to call Tails because it never fails, and it failed. We're going to go second. That's fine. Oh, we're going to go first. That's interesting. We got a Mew. That's a great start. We got a Quick Ball. We got a lot of really good stuff headed into our first turn. We're playing against a Lunatone. So if we can Quick Ball, going to go grab a Zacian. And we got an immediate Scoop. Not sure, maybe they thought I was playing Dialga, which is fine. Yeah, alright, so we got a quick first game, and we're going to jump into a second one in just a second. Alrighty, we got our second Zacian V match coming up here. We got looks like a nice and Gen 5 coin. Snivy was always pretty cool. Really good competitively, had Contrary. Loved Snivy, and we're going to go second. This should be a theme of the channel at this point. Karax always goes second. Waiting on them to choose whether they want to go first or second. They're probably going to choose go first 99.999999999% of the time. You want to go first in the Pokemon trading card game. And that is, in fact, what they chose. We got ourselves a Zam. We also got a Battle Pass, a Scoop Up Net. We got a few things that we're going to be able to do on our turn. The goal is going Aegislash. Is there an Aegislash? There is an Aegislash VMAX. All right, so looks like we're going up against an Aegislash. We're going to see if I got another Zacian V. So we're kind of a mirror match, maybe not. I'm sure they're running the Bronzors as well, and they're just going to Intrepid Sword. Interesting. Okay, cool. And they're going to be hitting their second turn. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just VIP Battle Pass. We're going to grab ourselves a Mew. We're going to grab ourselves a Zacian. We are going to immediately attach an energy. We're going to switch into Mew. We're going to Mysterious Tail, see what we can get. We got ourselves a Quick Ball. We're going to go ahead and grab that. We're going to play the Quick Ball. Gonna go ahead and grab ourselves another Mew, might as well. And we're gonna scoop up this Mew, throw up the new one, throw that one back down on the bench. Gonna go ahead and Mysterious Tail again, see what we can get. I'm seeing another Scoop Up Net. I wouldn't mind that. I also wouldn't mind the Metal Saucer. Let's go ahead and just grab the Scoop Up Net. We're kind of hunting for another VIP Battle Pass, not gonna lie. Go ahead and scoop this one up. Throw this one back out there, put this one on the bench, and Mysterious Tail won't. Oh, there it is. We got ourselves another VIP Battle Pass. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And first, we're just going to lay that down because it's a good card to play. We're going to grab ourselves a Rangaroo, and then another Zacian will not hurt. We're not going to throw down the stadium because there's not really a point because it helps him more than it helps me. Okay, see what we got here. Gonna go ahead and Rotom Phone, see what we can get with Rotom Phone. Let's go ahead and, do we have a Metal Energy in the discard? We do, so we're gonna go ahead and put Metal Saucer on top of the deck. We're gonna throw Boss right there. We're gonna Metal Saucer. Let's go ahead and throw it here. They're gonna need a boss to really like do anything next turn. We're gonna hold on to the air balloon just in case, and we're gonna Intrepid Sword, and we missed. That's fine. All right, what do we got going for this next turn? Yep, there's the Bronzor, like I thought. All these Bronzor builds are pretty interesting to me. Because Bronzor literally has the same ability that Kling Klang used to have back in Black and White, and Kling Klang like had that deck that it was based around. I don't remember what it was called, but it had a weak, like it literally had every weakness in the game covered. It played all different types of cards back when like Prism Energy was a thing. We had Blend Energy, that kind of stuff. It was a really cool deck. I played it. It was a really, really fun deck to play. Alright, it looks like if we get an attack off this turn, we're going to be ahead in the prize exchange. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that there. Let's throw a Cape of Toughness there. Let's go ahead and Oranguru the boss on top of the deck because I want to keep access to it. And definitely we don't need that Zacian. So let's go ahead and Marnie, and we're going to hope that we get a Metal Energy. We've only seen 2, so there should be 1. Oh my god, that was so close. It was the very last draw. Alright, so we're going to attach that. We're going to go ahead and Mysterious Tail. Let's go ahead and grab a Metal Saucer for reasons. And then we're going to retreat into this, and then we are going to Brave Blade for knockout. We don't want that to become a VMAX because those we have to 2-shot. We're at least 1-shotting this thing, and we 1-shot both of his Zacians. He does not 1-shot me because of the Cape of Toughness. And yeah. So if we can hit a switch or a scoop up next turn, we can have some fun. They miss a Crushing Hammer. Interesting. Playing Great Balls. That's an interesting choice. Ultra Ball's pretty much better. I do like the Metal Transfer. I like the Bronzong. I really do. I just don't... this format moves a little too fast for it, in my opinion. Wait, that's kind of funny. At stage 1, the format moving too fast for it. So, anywho, they got the Zamazenta, which is fine. Like I said, it only blocks VMAXs. And I still don't know if the other Zamazenta is better. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Alright, we got Brave Bladed. That's cool. So now if we can get one of our Zacians, excuse me, set up, we should be. So we're going to throw this down now just because reasons. Like, I mean, I know we're one-shotting each other, but it's not really a thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to Primate Wisdom the Metal Saucer back on top. Going to hit another Rodent Bone. That's funny. And then we're just going to go ahead and research this hand. I don't want to get rid of the bosses, but at the same time, like, I need, like, Metal Saucers. Alright, we got 1 energy in there. Throw that there. Go ahead and attach that. Then we're going to retreat into this Mew. Hopefully we can hit a Scoop Up Net or something. Got another Cape of Toughness. That's fine. So hopefully they don't have... Hey, here's what we can do. We can just Metal Saucer onto this and then just Intrepid Sword. And alright. So we're gonna miss the attack, but that's fine. They didn't take a knockout. We got both Capes of Toughnesses on our Zacian. So if anything, they're just gonna take a knockout on the Mew, which is okay. And then we'll take a return knockout the next turn. That way it gets rid of at least 3 energy off the board, which in a Zacian battle, that's kind of what you're trying to maneuver. You're trying to make sure you can hold on to your resources. And yeah, so we have the switch. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this up there. And we're gonna attach an energy, we're gonna heal. And then I'm just gonna Brave Blade. Knock that out. Okay, he has another Brave Blade that he can do, that's fine. We should be able to pull out the win with what we have in our hand. I think all my metal saucers are gone. No, I have one more. So I might need to dig for that third metal saucer. I don't know why I would, but just in case I need to. Alright, so he's getting, ooh, he's got the nice and pretty golden one. So it is what it is. Looks like they Bird Keeper. That's fine. Gonna Brave Blade. Alright, and we are going to lock down a second win with Turbo Zacian. So we're just going to throw the energy, switch, and Brave Blade. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's still pretty good. Not gonna lie. We it's a good deck. It was always a good deck. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head into a third game. We might do a fourth game if the third game doesn't go long enough. I try to make these videos close to 20 minutes, but you know, it is what it is if they're not. All right, gonna see you in the third game. Back to game number 3 of Turbo Zacian. Got ourselves a nice Surfetched coin. We lost the coin flip. Is anyone surprised at this point? Oh, I'm going first. So I wonder if we're playing against Lunatone again. That's interesting. Oh, 2 Battle VIP passes. That is just plain glorious. I don't know. What? I'm seeing Psychic Energy, but I'm also seeing Lost Zone support. I'm not 100% sure what we're playing against. Probably Giratina. Yes, we're going to take both those. Done. Seeing Cramorants. Alright, Rangaroo. Grab some Mews. Grab Zacians. Go ahead and grab some more stuff. We're going to grab... We don't need the Zamazenta. So we're going to go ahead, play a switch into Mew, throw that down. We're going to Mew, get some cards, grab that's a crazy hand right there. Put that there. We're going to Orangaroo energy back on top, so when we use Zacian, we at least get an energy. So we got 1, that's cool. There we go. And we are all set to be hitting for 230 on turn 2. And we have a boss, so what if they throw down a V card, we will be able to knock it out next turn, unless they Marnie. In which case, then all this planning is for naught, but you know, that is fine. I really hope it's Giratina so we can see how this deck does against Giratina. Because Giratina is by far one of the best decks in the format right now. I'm still not seeing a V card. It might be the Cramorant thing that just all they do is spit all over stuff. Switch card. What are we gonna get with the Comfies? Just sitting here patiently. Got a Manaphy. Okay. Still saying nothing too crazy. Wondering if we're playing against Giratina. Got a Fog Crystal. Probably grab a Comfy. Yeah? Comfy. Psychic Energy. Cool. Still don't know what... I'm a very confused Carax at this point. Just hoping they slam down a V so we can knock it out next turn. If they only throw a 1 down, that's a mistake. Because you need to. I mean, they could just, I guess they could be like, oh, well, do they have boss? You know what I'm saying? So I do think definitely that if they only throw down one V boss, Brave Blade is the correct play. If they don't throw down a V, I might slow my roll a little bit. I may just detach the energy, Mysterious Tail, and knock out whatever's on the field. Giratina does one-shot my Zacian, so that's something to keep in mind. Does 280 damage. Got another switch card. Alright. This might just be that Cramorant deck. Still not seeing anything. Well, if they hit with Cram, I at least get to knock them out. Alright, so they're going to retreat. Use Cramorant. Okay, so they're going to knock out my Mew. That's fine. I don't really care about Patch of the Peak at this point. So, alright, we're just going to promote. Let's throw the boss back on top. Throw that there, throw that there. And just go ahead and research. I don't need the Crobat. I don't think I need the Crobat. I always say stuff like that. It's like, well, I don't think I need it. Alright, go ahead and Rotom Phone, see what we can get. That to prepare for next turn. We already attached an energy. That's beautiful. So we're just going to go ahead and knock out this Cramorant. Cool. Got him. They may try to lay the V down now, thinking I won't be able to attack next turn, and from the looks of it, I might not be able to, but we could. It's all kind of up to the cards at this point. But I've only seen Psychic Energy, so something tells me that it is just that Cramorant deck, and the Psychic Energy is there for Sableye. So that means I probably should just scoop that Mew up and just kind of go with it. So I do have a way to hit again next turn. See if they drop the Sableye at this point. Yeah. I might just boss up the Sableye and smack it. Basically, like, what I need to do is try to not spend my resources, but I also need to, like, move a little bit. Because if I can run them out of attackers, like, they'll lose. But if they run me out of resources, I will lose. So it's just kind of a thing. They just retreated, so they must have another switch card or a switch in their hand. I'm sure they play 3 or 4 of each. Got a switch. I know we have 2 switch cards in the discard, yeah. And a Scoop Up Net. Lost Vacuum. That's perfectly okay. Got a cross switcher, so we play cross switchers too. Still gonna have to use Cramorant this turn. I don't know why I'm doing that. Because Cramorant's the only thing that can attack. I mean, if they miss the knockout, that's chill. This says 110, correct. Let's go ahead and just give up Oranguru. And if they opt to not knock it out, we can just use Scoop Up Net. If they opt to knock it out, then we have Zacian for a return knockout. Cool. Oh, they didn't take a knockout, so that is actually really glorious news. So right now we can just Scoop Up Net the Oranguru, throw him. Throw that back down. Let's go ahead and Quick Ball. We're gonna fail this Quick Ball. We're just trying to use this Metal Patch. Throw it there. They have 4 cards, so let's just go ahead and Marnie. See if we can get a Metal Energy. Yeah. Yeah, it's all coming together. Let's throw the oak in case we get Marnie. Go ahead and attach the energy and knock out the cram. So, gonna take our second prize of the game. Orangaroo had more than 110 HP. That was totally planned, and I did not do that on accident. Totally planned. Completely. 100% totally planned. It was completely on accident. I didn't know Orangaroo had 120 health. So. See what we got going now. We've knocked out 2 Cramorants. I'm pretty sure this plays a couple rods. So it should be able to throw the Cramorants back in their deck. Gonna get an energy. Or a Sableye. I mean, whichever they want to do. Not really. I'm not too familiar with this single prize Cramorant deck. I thought it was just Cramorants. I didn't know like it was supposed to run Sableye because I thought you just ran it with no energy. So I am a bit confused, but that's okay. I spend most of my life being confused, so me being confused during this is not really that bad. Because if they use the Sableye, they're gonna knock out my Mew, which is perfectly acceptable. So, got another capture energy. So now we've seen 2 capture energy. We've seen 2 Colress. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 energy total. I don't know how many they run. That's interesting. Did they misclick? No? I'm not sure if they misclicked or not. Maybe they didn't. That was just a really weird chain of events that happened right there. Alright, they're getting rid of the path. That's fine. I think they've realized that I'm done using abilities on my Vs or my rule box mons. Got a cross switcher. That's cool. That's cool. How many switches have I gone through? 2. 1 balloon. Go ahead and play this. Grab this. Throw this back on. Grab that. Put that there. Go ahead and throw that there. All right. Go ahead and Rodent. Got a switch. Okay, so we are going to miss a turn of attacking. That's completely okay. Considering how far ahead we are, like board-wise, and we still have 3 metal saucers left. So if I have to hard retreat this Zacian, I'm not angry about it. I'm not sure what they're looking for. They may have energy prized, and they may have thrown away all their energy. That's a possibility. We know they cannot cross switcher again, so like all they'll be able to do is play things like escape rope. Got another cross. Got another. There's an energy. Okay, so they do have another energy. I don't know. Like maybe they run 1 boss. I'm not 100% sure. I still think they're gonna knock out the Mew because that just makes sense. Or maybe knock out the Orangaroo. They're gonna knock out one of them because they probably think the Zacian's stuck. And I'm not sure how many attackers they have left. I'm not sure how many things they have left that they can do. And if they split the damage between Zacians or like just hardcore hit 1 Zacian, I think that's an incorrect play. I think that's an incorrect play. That's fine. Go ahead and heal. Play a switch. Into this one. Throw an energy on that one. So now we can attack no matter what. We're going to go ahead and let's throw the scoop up net in case they try to pull some shenanigans. And there was a scoop up net on top. That's cool. And that way the Orangaroo doesn't get stuck. Alright, we got ourselves a metal saucer. Do we even have any in the discard? No? Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and just Brave Blade. Alright, so how many attackers do you have left? How many Cramorant you got? If you don't hit that Zacian again, he's going to get fully healed. So, unless you replace my stadium again. But most decks don't play more than one Lost Vacuum that I've seen. So, not a big deal, not a big deal. They are thinking... This is kind of a grindy match. I'm not a big fan of playing against non-V attackers because it turns into this, where it's kind of like this drudge through the whole game. But that's kind of like the point of running only single prize attackers, is that you make it a drudge. You make them waste all of their resources until you just outlast them, typically. So we're seeing the power of Zacian still in the format. I do think I have the advantage right now. I don't really see them being able to attack. They've wasted a lot of resources at this point. They don't have another cross switcher left. I mean, they have a cross switcher, but they can't do anything with it. So, scoop up net. Alright, cool. They gotta be almost out of those, too. How many scoop up nets? 4. Yeah, that was their last scoop up net. See what we're getting. Got another Comfy. Now, in order to get this Comfy out of the active, they have to play a switch or play an energy and retreat it, which is possible. Like, you can do something with that. But we're kind of at a point where I can kind of cycle these Zacians really easily. Got another energy. And Marnie, that's completely okay. Gonna see what we get. Got ourselves a boss. Perfectly fine. All we really need at this point is just an energy to attack. So, let's go ahead and throw Cape of Toughness here, heal. We're gonna Orangaroo. I guess throw the boss on top so I don't have to get rid of it. Got ourselves another research. That's perfectly fine. Just research. Alright, got ourselves an energy. So we're going to go ahead and retreat into here. Okay, so then we're just going to take a knockout. And remember, we still have a lot of metal saucers left. See, there's one. All we got to do is attach metal saucer to attack again. And they're running out of stuff. They're down to 3 cards in their deck. So, what are you going to do? Do you have a rod of sorts? We're digging. Still digging. Got rid of a Clara. It's interesting. That would have given them a Cramorant back. Oh, there's Charizard. Okay. And there's the victory screen. I think he realized that maybe his fire energy was prized. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have enough prizes taken for the Radiant Charizard to really do anything. But that goes to show that Turbo Zacian is still here. It's still a thing, and it still does pretty well. So, like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you can outspeed your opponent, it does not matter how powerful or big or monstrous their mons are. You're still going to knock them out. Like, 230 damage on a basic is nothing to snuff at. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.